I'm recording a little YouTube video. What's up, fam? It's your boy Kenny Lucas back at it with another YouTube video. What's poppin', dog? It's been forever. I know it has. I wanted to update my YouTube people, but I'm doing it fucking sideways or vertically because I'm posting it on Instagram Reels too. Because I know on Instagram Reels, you can do a reel that's like 20 minutes long or whatever. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to keep it short, but long story short, the love of my life, my girlfriend Melissa, she had a stroke or an aneurysm of something of the nature. Some of y'all know, we recently moved down to Key West. The other day, I think 4 or 5 days ago, I forget exactly what day it was. I'm having trouble with these things because of what I'm about to tell you. We went for a walk, actually right where I'm at right now. We went for like an hour walk. We walked probably 2 miles or something. We walked 2 miles. I didn't sleep well the night before. And then we went home. We took a nap together because I said, hey, babe, you want to take a nap? And she said, yeah, sure. So I fell asleep first. She was washing some dishes, and then she came into bed after. And then, then I woke up like 30 minutes to an hour later, right? I forget exactly. And then when I woke up, I started hugging Melissa. I was like, baby, it's time to go. It's time to get up. It's time to drink some coffee. I was just talking to her, right? Like I normally do. And then I turned over, and then she just like looking at me like a normal look, but her eyes were glossy, and I couldn't get her to speak. And then she like fell back to bed. Then I said, babe, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you acting like this? So then I put ice on her, tried to wake her up. I did everything I could to try to wake her up, tried to feed her water. That didn't work. She choked. And then eventually she like got up, stood up, and then was like falling around. And then she sat on the bathroom floor, and I said, babe, what are you doing? I got to call the ambulance. You're not acting right. So I called the ambulance. Long story short, the ambulance comes, picks her up. I follow them to Key West, not the airport, but the hospital. The cops are asking me 1,000,001 questions, which I get it. They're doing their job, but it was kind of pissing me off because all I wanted to do was be with my girl, be by her side. I wanted to be in that motherfucking ambulance. They didn't let me be in the ambulance because since I was the last one with her in America, that automatically makes you a suspect for whatever's going on. So I went through that. Hold on. I went through that. I went to the hospital. I said, hey, can I go back there to like give her a kiss? And then they said, no, like you're under investigation. You can wait in the lobby, but you can't go back there. I said, all right, cool. Whatever. It kind of pissed me off, obviously. And then long story short, she got airlifted from Key West to Miami because they need to keep that's an airplane. They need to keep, shut the fuck up. They need to keep the space, not occupied in Key West because it's a smaller, hospital, and they need to keep it an unoccupied. They have more machines and surgeons up in Miami, obviously. In Miami. She's in Kendall. So once that helicopter came in, that was the saddest moment of my life. I was like, is my girlfriend dead? You know, like, is she okay? Is she gonna be okay? Like, she went on that helicopter. I was talking to her mom. I was crying my eyes out. Like, I couldn't hold it back, man. I couldn't hold it back. That was the saddest moment of my life. But now she's been in the hospital for 4 or 5 days. I don't know exactly. See, I don't even know what fucking day of the week it is, bro. That's how fucked up I am. And so anyway, she's in the Kendall hospital. That night I did go there to the hospital, and I got there. I called my roommates who were there. They were at the hospital. It gets better because I don't know why there's so much fucking drama involved in this story, regardless of just my girlfriend being in the hospital. That's drama as it is. That's enough drama for me. I don't like fucking extra drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And so I called them. They said the hospital said it's okay for me to visit. I said okay. And then I come 3.5 hours later, I get there. I'm greeted by the police surrounding me, asking me who I was. And I said, I'm Melissa's boyfriend. I'm the one that was with her when she passed out. And then they said, okay, wait outside. I was like, fuck, dude, what does that mean? Am I getting arrested or what? So then the cops come out. They were nice. They were nice. They explained to me it's protocol that blah, blah, blah. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't be here. I got to leave the hospital immediately after we talk. I said, fuck, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm under investigation for this shit, for whatever happened to her. And then, so I'm under investigation. Then I said, I'm going to go back to my Miami apartment, which that's where me and Melissa were living before Key West. And we had an open room because our room is open because we didn't rent it out to anybody yet. And I said, I'm going to go there. And then on my way there, one of my roommates, I'm not going to say no names, but he calls me and says, the police told him I'm not allowed there. Then I believed him. I didn't check the fucking police report or anything like that. But he fucking lied to me. He fucking lied to me. And his ass will be kicked out of that apartment immediately once Melissa wakes up. Because you don't do that. You don't do that. I don't know why he decided to call the cops on me. And I don't know if he got a protection order against me or whatever. Like, good for him. Whatever. But you don't do that when me and him, we had no issues at all. In fact, I wanted to hire him as my truck driver for my business. So it doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm trying to figure out why he called the cops on me, which I do know why, because they know. It's not like I don't like them. I just like when people show my self-respect. They show my girlfriend respect. If you're gonna disrespect my girlfriend, you might as well just be disrespecting me to my face. And I've been having like not issues with my roommates, but they're dirty, they don't pay the rent on time, everything you don't really want in a roommate, right? And they know if Melissa is away in the hospital for a month, or if Melissa, God forbid, the worst happens, they know if I'm their roommate and I take over the fucking lease, then they're not gonna be fucking there anymore. And they're fucking scared shitless. That's all I can come up with. And I don't like that at all. It's not the way to go about life. And, it's not the way to go for me to go about it and talking it on camera, but I'm not saying no names. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing a scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying no names. They don't deserve for me to say their name. They don't deserve the fame that's going to come from this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm just updating everybody on my YouTube. I know people that follow my Instagram, you pretty much know what's going on, but maybe you don't. I don't think I've really talked about that. That pissed me off because I like both of them. I was friends with both of them. There's no friendship anymore. There's no forgiveness for that anymore. Whatever happens to me right now when I'm in the adversity that I'm going through with my best friend, my lover for life, being in the hospital, not knowing what's going to happen next, we know she's going to get better. We have faith she's going to get better. We know that Jesus Christ is present in our everyday life, and we know that Jesus and the Holy Spirit is healing her moment by moment. You feel me? There's no way around that. There's no way around that. There's no other type of thinking that we're thinking. But we are prepared for the spirits to let her go. You know what I mean? We are prepared for Jesus saying that it's time for her to come through these 7 gates and for her to live as our angel. You know, we're prepared for that, but we're not thinking that. We're not talking about it. We're not preaching that. We're preaching that she's getting better. Her whole family has been amazing in this time period, besides a few things, but I don't want to talk shit about her family. I do not want to talk shit about her family. I talk to them face to face. They talk to me every day, so I'd rather talk to them face to face, man to man. We're all going through a traumatic experience. We don't know who to trust. Every single one of us don't know. Do I blame them for not trusting me? No, they don't know me. They don't know me. They just know that I've been with Melissa nonstop for the last 2 months. And that's been the hardest part for me, is going to bed by myself, cleaning by myself, cooking. Like, cooking has been like non-existent for me. And if you know me, you know I'm a fucking blessed cook. You know I'm fucking gifted. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, if you've been watching my channel, I cook all the fucking time. Where I'm renting at right now, I'm getting asked to leave, but I can't complain about it. And I'm not doing anything about it. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. The only thing wrong with this situation is like a traumatic experience has happened, and where I'm renting happens not to be like a legal rental situation, which I'm blessed enough that he rented for us for 10 days, so, or 15. I don't know how many days I've been here. It's been a while. I'm blessed for two things. Having this dude as a friend, a few things, not two things. Having this dude as a friend, having this dude as a brother, having this dude rent out to us for the price he did for a week in general. But then again, once he heard that Melissa had an accident, she was in the hospital, he said, don't even pay me rent right now. Don't even do it. I said, bro, like, you don't know how much that means to me, because the thing is, I have all my money wrapped up in our business, which our business is our business. We're 50-50 partners, and she happens to be the one of the business that's better at handling money right now, because when I'm around her, I want to spend all my money on her. I want to take her out to eat. I want to buy her clothes. Like, that's how in love with her I am. I've never been like that in love with a girl where like I'll spend everything, you know what I mean? Like, maybe if I had more money, it would be different. It's not like I would spend like $10,000 a day on her and spend everything, but you know what I mean? The little money I have, I've just been fucking cherishing it, putting it back into the business, putting it back to her, which is a big part of my business. But now she was in a coma until yesterday. Listen to this. Yesterday morning, I wake up at 8 a.m. because I took a little nap because I drove all the way to Miami to get rocks for my business. And I wake up and from a nap, I only slept like an hour or two, not much at all. But I woke up and then I had this vision of her telling me that she's gonna wake up this afternoon. I texted her brother that. I can send you the screenshot, that which makes me a telepathical fucking future teller or mind reader, because she told me in her sleep that she's gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up. Then I said to her brother, bro, I predict that she's gonna wake up today. What happened? That afternoon, she woke up today. Then my next prediction, call me Nostradamus or whoever the fuck does the predictions, is that she's going to speak after the priest does the exorcism on her. We're getting a fucking exorcism done on her, because I forgot about this part of the story. The day before, we visited a doll called Robert. I'm not going to speak on Robert too much, because it's just, that's a whole different other video. That's a whole different other video. That's a whole different other documentary that I'm working on. Robert the doll is the most evil doll in the world. It's more evil than fucking Annabelle. It casts spell on people. It does shit like this. Unexplainable fucking blood clots, unexplainable shit. So anyways, I believe that Robert the doll cursed her to punish me, because I was making fun of it. You understand me? Like, I wasn't making fun of it, but I was just making fun of Robert the doll and the evilness of it, and just being like, yo, watch it. Like, for the people coming in, I'm just like, oh, you guys are here, be careful. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. He didn't like it. So instead of punishing me and giving me a stroke, what he did was punish the love of my fucking life, and I fucking hate him for that. A big part of me wants to steal that motherfucker and rip it open. You know what I'm saying? That evil fucking doll needs to leave my fucking island. You understand? Because I live here now. So I don't want that doll here. I don't want that doll around, bro. Like, that doll pisses me off, bro. Fuck that doll. But anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be posting more. Just comment down below that you watched the video. It motivates me to post more. And comment down below what you want to see next. I'll try to keep you updated about Melissa, because this is a great testimony of faith. This is a great testimony how Jesus Christ is going to save her and heal her. You know what I mean? I already did the human part, which was get her to the hospital when she passed out. I was so scared that she was going to die in my arms, man. I said I can't let that happen. I love you guys. Peace.